This is the story of a bear who drank beer, smoked cigarettes, wrestled soldiers, and carried live ammunition through gunfire on the front lines of World War II. His name was Wojtek. And no, this isn't a cartoon, a movie, or some viral myth. This actually happened. Today, we're diving into one of the strangest, most heartwarming, and heroic stories to come out of World War II. It all began in 1942. A group of Polish soldiers, newly released from Soviet labor camps, were making their way through the Middle East, regrouping in Iran. They were exhausted, broken, and had lost their homes. But then, something completely unexpected happened. Near the town of Hamadan, they came across a young Iranian boy holding a sack. Inside it, a tiny orphaned bear cub. His mother had been shot by hunters. The soldiers saw the little guy and immediately fell in love. They traded a few tins of food to adopt the cub and gave him a name, Wojtek. In Polish, Wojtek roughly means happy warrior or smiling soldier. It fit him perfectly. At first, Wojtek was more mascot than soldier. He drank condensed milk from a bottle, slept in tents with the men, and got all the affection a bear could ask for. But as he grew, so did his appetite and his personality. He started eating anything he could get his paws on. Fruit, meat, even coffee. He'd raid the soldiers' kitchens and beg for snacks. And, of course, he learned some human habits. Wojtek drank beer. He smoked cigarettes, though he usually just ate them. He even marched upright like the soldiers. He didn't just live among the men, he was one of them. As the Polish Second Corps formed, Wojtek traveled with them from Iran to Palestine and beyond. He was now part of the 22nd Artillery Supply Company. But here's where things get real. Wojtek wasn't just a morale booster. He helped guard the camp. He would alert soldiers if someone tried sneaking in. One night, a thief tried to raid the supply tent. But instead of soldiers, he was greeted by 400 pounds of angry bear. The thief was caught. Wojtek was rewarded with beer, of course. In 1944, the Polish troops were deployed to Italy to join the fight against the Germans. But there was a problem. Animals weren't allowed on military transport ships. The solution? Make Wojtek an official soldier. He was given a rank of private, a serial number, and was officially listed as a member of the unit. That's right, Wojtek had a paybook and he was technically drawing a salary. And soon, he'd prove himself more than worthy of the title. The Battle of Monte Cassino was one of the most brutal fights of the Italian campaign. The Allies needed to break through German defenses to reach Rome, and the Polish, the Second Corps, was at the front of the push. As artillery shells rained down and chaos erupted, Wojtek saw the men around him carrying heavy crates of ammunition. So what did he do? He stood on two legs, lifted a 100-pound shell, and started helping. Wojtek spent hours running back and forth under fire, delivering shells to the front lines just like any other soldier. He never dropped a single one. After Monte Cassino, Wojtek became a legend. The Polish unit changed its emblem to honor him, a bear carrying a shell. It was painted on vehicles, uniforms, and flags. After the war, the unit was moved to Scotland, and Wojtek was stationed at a camp near Edinburgh. When the soldiers were discharged, they couldn't bring Wojtek home. So they found him a place at the Edinburgh Zoo, where he lived out his days still loved and visited by his old comrades. Wojtek died in 1963 at the age of 21, but his legacy lives on in statues, in books, and in the memories of those who served with him. He wasn't just a bear, he was a brother in arms. The smiling soldier who went to war. What do you think? Should Wojtek get a movie? Or maybe a Netflix series? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to Echoes of History for more fascinating history.